Yeah, draft. It's a pretty special moment. I think just looking back now, it's actually funny. At the time, I had like a small chance of going the first round, and that's kind of everybody's kid's dream to go in the first round. And I remember being disappointed not going the first round, and then I got picked second day by Nashville. And in hindsight, I'm pretty glad I didn't get picked in the first round and dropped the second round with Nashville. When I got drafted, I was just turned 18, and my family was there. My mom, my dad, my agent. Like I said, Friday was the first round, didn't get picked, and then we went back in the second round. I remember it took a while. I think it was like the 8th pick in the second round. It took a while till I got picked a little bit, and it's just, I think you're just sitting there as a kid and you're just kind of waiting for that moment, and then you finally get picked, and it was a cool day. I mean, I knew nothing about Nashville, to be honest. Nashville in Switzerland, we didn't know much about the city. The team was kind of new, and just met everyone. It's kind of surreal. You meet all these people, and Trotzy was the coach at the time. I met him, and it's kind of, yeah, surreal moment. You're just kind of in awe as an 18-year-old. Yeah, I do remember that pretty well. Obviously, it's pretty cool getting a pass from Shea too. You know, him being the captain and one of the best players, one of the best defensemen in the world. So it's pretty cool. And so I remember my good friend Lucas Spies, I was playing on Anaheim, he screened the goalie. And I remember talking to him about it. He's like, hey, you're welcome, I screened the goalie. So it's pretty funny. There he is, look, see the screen?
Here's the shot by Josi to score!
I think you're looking forward to that moment, but you know, I was as a D-man, I was kind of I just wanted to play a solid game. It was my first time obviously in the NHL, first couple of games, you just trying to be solid, and you are looking forward to that first goal. When it actually happens, it's pretty cool, like it's a pretty surreal moment. And like I said, getting the pass from Shea was such a big influence for me. It was definitely, I mean, it was a cool moment, you know. It's the draft and the first goal. It's something as a kid you kind of dream about, and when it actually happens, yeah, it's pretty surreal. Yeah, that was definitely one of the coolest moments too. Just being named captain, and I don't know, like looking back now, at the time it's almost like you don't really understand what it means when you get named captain. I just think looking back now that I've been captain for a couple of years, it's a huge honor and a big responsibility. And I think when it happened, you're excited, but you don't truly understand what comes with it after. And I think now looking back, it's like I said, it's such a huge honor to, you know, there's so much trust the franchise puts in you, and it's just really cool to be in that position, and feeling the trust from all the people they employ at the time, Lavi, the coach, and the whole organization. You know, it's pretty special, and you know, I feel like the longer I'm able to be captain, the more you appreciate it, and the more honored you are, kind of just being in that position. Shea obviously wasn't on the team anymore, but Mike retired. But I remember going to lunch with Mike after, and just kind of talking to him, and Shea obviously was one of my best friends, and he, you know, I definitely learned so much from those two. I mean, I was pretty lucky and pretty fortunate to have guys like them being the captain before me, and yeah, especially when I came up, you know, you come in the league and you're kind of watching Shea every day, the things he does, the way he handles himself, and the way he plays, and those are things I think when you're a young kid, same thing, like you kind of don't realize it, but then once you get older, you realize how much that gave you. And same with Mike, he's an unbelievable person, unbelievable captain, and yeah, it was a really cool moment, and it was cool. We were all kind of, you know, the whole captain team, I think at that time was all guys I kind of grew up with here in Nashville. Ryan Ellis, Matthias Ekholm, Ryan Johansson was there for a while. Like, it was kind of that core group that we've been together for a while. So it was pretty cool for me as a captain, just to have some of my friends that we've been together for so long, like right there with me, and made it a lot easier.
assists it. Cross score! Roman Josi!
I mean, that whole playoff run was unbelievable. Just looking back, it was so much fun. You know, first round, came into the first round as complete underdog. I think we were the 8th seed, Chicago's first seed. And we just, I don't know, we won the first 2 games in Chicago. I think the first game we kind of, Pex was unbelievable, kind of got lucky. Second game we played really well, and then from then on I feel like we just started rolling, and it just felt like every round we just found ways to win games. I remember in St. Louis, I think there was one game where they tied it up late, and then 1 minute later we scored a game winner. It was just kind of that playoff, those kind of playoffs where we always have an answer for everything, and just kind of found a way to win games. And being part of that with the whole city behind us, I mean, the final to this day, that I think Game 3 in the finals, that was the craziest game I've ever been part of. The atmosphere at Bridgestone, and just us. We were down 2-0 against Pittsburgh coming home. I don't think I've ever been in a building with that much energy. It was crazy. Like, I remember we did warm-ups, came back, warm-ups, it was packed. The whole stadium was packed, and people were cheering, and people were cheering Pekka's name, and we came back from warm-ups, we're like, oh my God, this is crazy out there. And it's just the whole game, the whole atmosphere. Those 2 home games were some of the most fun games I've ever played, and obviously wish we could have done it. You know, we won the cup, but we'll always remember those playoffs. And I mean, it was unbelievable, and I think it was cool. It was cool for Nashville and the fans in Nashville to kind of showcase the atmosphere of Bridgestone. And I mean, it was unbelievable. I think the whole hockey world was like, wow, it's crazy in Nashville, and it is. So it was cool for everyone to see.
That one again, Pavelski. And they try to go tic-tac-toe. Great defensive play by Josi.
That's the year, the Norris year. Obviously, really special year. For me, like as an offensive defenseman, it's always about like attacking the game and just being active. And it's not just like offensively. I think especially that year, I felt like every game I was trying to make an impact in some ways. And it's not always scoring goals or doing something offensively. It's on the defensive side too, right? Like, I just feel whenever I'm aggressive and whenever I'm active, I play better defense, I play better offense. I'm not just going out there and just trying to play offense. I as a D-man, I want to play well defensively. I want to be solid back there, and the offense is a big part of my game. But for me, it's just about attacking the game and just being involved, whether it's offensively or defensively. Winning Norris, I mean, that's something I never dreamed of. You know, as a kid, you always dream of. I mean, I didn't even dream of making it to the NHL. I dreamed of playing in Switzerland, and then obviously as you get older, you dream of playing the NHL. But to be able to win a Norris Trophy is, it was kind of, you know, surreal at the time. And I remember I felt really good that whole year. Had a really good year, and I still don't know if I was going to win or not. Remember John Carlson had an amazing year. He deserved to win too. And when I found out that I won, I was actually, it's funny, I was playing golf by myself. I was playing golf by myself. It was like an afternoon, and I got the call that I won, and it was kind of surreal. I was by myself, and I was like, oh my God, I need to go home and tell my wife. And like, so I didn't finish golf, obviously went home, and I called my family, my mom, dad, and my brother, and told everyone. But it was just a really cool moment, and so grateful just for, like I said, the organization putting so much trust in me, the coaching staff, my teammates, and everyone. It's I think when you win something like that, you know how much goes into it and how many people helped you on the way and are part of that. So just really grateful for everyone.
Well, this is when you really want to see how the Predators respond, and look at that! Sends it back. Josi hammers it, and he scores!
I actually remember that game. That was my first 4-point night, I think, against Dallas. I remember that game too, actually. I think I got a fight that game too. which is rare. So.
Josi and Marchand are going to mix it up in the corner. Meanwhile, shot on the
Oh, nice pass by Phil. That was a really nice pass. Yeah, it's funny because you remember when you see them, you remember kind of all the games when it happened. Outdoor game, which was one of the highlights for all of us, I think. Just to show Nashville put on for that game was pretty special, pretty cool. Global Series, which was definitely one of my highlights too. Just being back home. I grew up 5 minutes from the rink, and just being able to play at home and in front of my whole family, my grandmas, who one grandma hasn't never seen me play with Nashville, so it's pretty crazy that how time flies. Like, it is kind of a moment where you kind of reflect and look back. I think in season, sometimes every year just kind of, you're such in a routine and you just keep playing next game, and there's definitely like a moment where you reflect a little bit. And when I got drafted, I probably never expected this, just what Nashville has become for me, what this organization has become for me. And I've met my wife here, my kids were born here. This has become a home for me, like the organization. I know so many people in the organization. There's so many amazing people in this organization that been here even before me, and a lot of people since I've been here, and even like our staff. Like, I've been with most of them for 15 years, and it's just crazy how time flies. But it is a cool moment to reflect, and just how many great relationships you've built over the years with teammates, and very grateful for all the trust I've gotten from everyone, and started my family here in Nashville. The people of Nashville are amazing. They couldn't have been any more welcoming to everyone, and made a lot of friends in Nashville, and just, yeah, it's pretty surreal looking back. Like I said, when I got drafted, I had no idea what to expect, and here we are 15 years later, and Nashville's come home for me, so it's pretty cool.